Have you ever wondered why some couples seem to connect so deeply while others struggle to understand each other no matter how much they try? Love is often described as chemistry, but beyond the butterflies and the first dates, there is a deeper science at work. It is called emotional connection. And today we will dive into this fascinating subject that explains why two people can feel inseparable or why sometimes love fades away without a clear reason. Before we begin, I invite you to subscribe to this channel. Here we talk about love, psychology, and relationships in a simple way that anyone can apply in real life. So hit that button and join us, and make sure you watch until the end, because I will reveal one surprising truth about emotional bonding that very few people know, and it may completely change the way you look at love. Emotional connection is not just a poetic expression. It is a measurable experience involving the brain, hormones, body language, and shared memories. When two people feel connected, their bodies literally sync in subtle ways. Their heartbeats align, their breathing adjusts, and their brain activity shows similar patterns. This is not fantasy, it is neuroscience. Studies have proven that when couples feel emotionally close, their oxytocin levels rise. Oxytocin, often called the love hormone, is released in moments of intimacy, trust, and care. It reduces stress, creates comfort, and makes the bond stronger. But emotional connection goes far beyond chemistry. It starts with presence. When you sit with someone who listens, who truly sees you, your nervous system relaxes. Emotional safety is the soil where love grows. Think of a time when you tried to share your feelings and the other person dismissed them. What happened? The connection broke. Now think of a time when someone looked into your eyes, nodded, and validated your emotions. That moment created intimacy. Emotional connection thrives on small acts of validation. Another aspect is vulnerability. Many people think strength in relationships comes from always being in control. The truth is that deep love requires opening up. When you share your fears, dreams, and insecurities, you invite the other person to do the same. Vulnerability is contagious, and it creates a mirror effect. Couples who are emotionally connected often say they feel understood even without words. That is the result of practiced openness. Communication is also at the core of emotional connection. And not just words. In fact, research shows that most of our connection happens through tone of voice, gestures, and facial expressions. Emotional attunement means noticing when your partner's tone changes, when their eyes look tired, or when they go quiet. Responding with care in those moments builds trust. Emotional neglect, on the other hand, happens when partners fail to notice or ignore these signals. Over time, neglect is one of the biggest killers of emotional intimacy. Memories also play a role in connection. Shared experiences create invisible threads between people. When you and your partner look back on a trip, a funny accident, or even a tough moment you overcame together, your brain relives the emotions. That is why couples who create rituals like weekly dinners or simple daily check-ins build stronger emotional bonds. They accumulate shared memories that reinforce their story. But there is another side to the science of connection. Stress and conflict, if handled poorly, can destroy it. When partners criticize harshly, use contempt, or withdraw during arguments, the brain perceives danger. Instead of oxytocin, cortisol, the stress hormone, floods the body. Too much of this, and the relationship begins to feel unsafe. The good news is that healthy repair after conflict not only restores connection, but can even make it stronger. Saying, "I was wrong, I am sorry," or "I understand you" may sound simple, but neurologically it resets trust. There is also the role of touch. Physical affection is not just about romance. Holding hands, hugging, even a gentle touch on the shoulder releases oxytocin and calms the nervous system. Studies show that couples who touch more frequently tend to report higher satisfaction in their relationships. Emotional connection is literally reinforced through the body. Interestingly, laughter is another scientific booster of connection. When couples laugh together, endorphins are released, creating pleasure and bonding. Shared humor helps dissolve tension and strengthens intimacy. It is a natural medicine for love. Perhaps the most surprising fact is that emotional connection is not something you either have or do not have. It is a skill. Like a muscle, it can be exercised and strengthened. Couples who practice presence, empathy, vulnerability, shared rituals, and healthy conflict resolution are constantly building their emotional intimacy. This means no relationship is doomed if both people are willing to learn. So if you are in a relationship and feel the connection has faded, start small. Turn off distractions, look into your partner's eyes, and ask a genuine question. Touch their hand, share something personal, celebrate small victories together. These micro moments of connection accumulate, and scientifically speaking, they rewire your brain for love. To sum it up, the science of emotional connection in love is a mix of biology, psychology, and everyday choices. Hormones, body language, memories, and trust all interact to create the invisible glue that holds people together. Without it, love feels empty. With it, love becomes resilient, comforting, and fulfilling. If this video resonated with you, take a moment to subscribe and stay with us. We share powerful insights on love and relationships to help you grow and connect deeply. Because love, when understood, is not just emotion. It is science, practice, and choice. See you in the next video.